Hello? Hello. Everybody. Hello. Happy Monday. Welcome to the start of another week. It is Monday for you people who don't have to work, right? Monday, the 30th. It's New Year's Eve. And well, tonight, friends, when we start a brand new shampoo Monday night adventure. Wait till you hear this. Vietnam. A country of breathtaking landscapes, astonishing history, and so many motorbikes you'd think they were handed out at birth. It's the place where chaos reigns supreme. The coffee strong enough that it would melt steel, and the scenery looks like it's been painted by someone who got carried away with a whole lot of greens and blues. Tonight, we're going to fly straight into it. This is a trip down memory lane. You see, back in 2020, this was our very first Monday night series. It was a time of dodgy landings, questionable route planning, and an overwhelming number of people trying to figure out what did we mean when we said just press Control E. And yet somehow, well, it worked. Well, we're starting this series in the beating heart of Ho Chi Minh City, as previously known as Saigon. It's a city of 9 million people. There are 60 million motorbikes, and the kind of traffic that makes you question the meaning of life. But beneath all the madness lies a city with history, streets that once echoed the roar of American jeeps, the chop of Hueys overhead, and also a war that shaped not just Vietnam, but the entire world. Now, tonight, when we start here at Old Saigon, well, there's a big building that I don't know the name of. But, friends, because it's us, well, there's a helipad that looks like a toilet seat. Our mission tonight... I'm in a PC-12, so it probably won't work. However, we're going to try and, do a touch and go. Touch and then immediately go on the building. What could possibly go wrong? It's part of the autogen photogrammetry, autogen kind of stuff, and it is a solid surface, but it looks like a toilet seat, so we're going to land it on the toilet. And, once we did that, we're going to head out across the chaos into the Central Highlands. We're going to make our first stop at a place called Dalat. Now, Dalat is quite odd. It's cool, it's quiet, and it looks like someone transplanted a French village plunked straight into the middle of the Vietnamese jungle. The air is crisp, the coffee is stronger than most industrial cleaning products, and the hills are dotted with colonial villas that feel wonderfully out of place. From Dalat, we'll descend towards the coast, heading out towards the beach, where our journey ends in a place called Cam Ranh, and sort of scenery now that you'd expect to see on a Windows operating system screensaver. Sandy beaches, turquoisey blue colours. It's going to be gorgeous. So, this region in the real world, it's a place where tourists go to spend money and get sunburnt. But we're going to go and try and land it safely, and hopefully no messing. For our adventure tonight, we're going to kick things off with the Coronado PC-12, the Pilatus PC-12, built by the Swiss, who we all know spend their weekends yodeling. Well, they decided to build a plane. And being Swiss, well, they made it look lovely, it tastes lovely, but it hurts you when you bite down on it. It's versatile, it looks gorgeous, and it's also powered by the infamous Pratt & Whitney PT6, used for VIP flights, law enforcement, air ambulance, even the military use this thing. What a machine it is. So, that's what we're going to do tonight. There was an intro and a half. I didn't even get that wrong. Pronounced everything correctly as well. We're off to a flyer, lads. Brilliant. Anyway, hope you're all keeping very well. This was our very first Monday night adventure, our Monday night series. This is what kicked it off. And you might have noticed in the trailer, it's based over 5 weeks, 6 aircraft and 6 locations. And the reason why there's 6 locations, well, Jeppesen has been hard at work rebuilding the Halong Bay racetrack. Now, it's a water racetrack. It was the first creative custom scenery I ever saw in the sim, and he put in all the Top Gear, so it was class, lads. And there was logs everywhere. There was a fella in a balloon, mopeds, and a bar with pizza, with pineapple on said pizza. So that should be ready for us hopefully in a couple of weeks. It's going to be fun. I'm after biting my tongue again. Do you remember I told you the other day I bit my tongue? Whatever I've done, lads, I keep biting it. There won't be any tongue left. Say that again, Murph. Right? Jesus. Anyway, any crack? Jesus, we did a bit of a stream yesterday. Yeah, we were streaming for about half an hour yesterday, and did the career mode up to level 16, no less. Oop, you divil you. And had a lot of fun with that. And well, this aircraft, the Pilatus PC-12, Coronado's one, they actually released this as payware back in 2020, and, well, they sold it to Microsoft and they own it now. But it's still a nice airplane. I suppose the SWS one is definitely going to have the edge when it comes to the realism, but this is still quite a capable aircraft, and from the system side of the house, pretty good as well. The shining star of this airplane is the avionics system. It's a brand new avionics set built by Working Title, and I gotta say, it takes a while to get used to it, but once you start getting used to it, it's actually very good. It's quite intuitive, so we get to play with that. And then, of course, well, we get to fly low and slow. Well, not really slow. This is a fast machine. We'll fly low anyway, you know, to check out the sceneries and stuff. Because it's nice. Vietnam, you know, and this time of the year, lads. This time of the year. So I'm using live weather, but I've changed the time of day. It's in the kind of mid-afternoon. It's about 3 o'clock-ish. But we'll go through all that now in a moment. Do you know? So, right, over here, look, I've buttons to press, and then sure, we'll welcome everyone in. Start the clock. 2.5 minutes for the full intro, lads, and we'll just horse ourselves straight into it. Retriever Neil is here, look, Prime subscription for 5 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, Neil. Hope you're well. Fierce Wolf is here, looking fierce. Yeah, and Wolfie. Vacuum rambles aboard. Super Typhon is here. Well, it's time, the last Murphy stream of the year. That's right, friends. The next time you see me, well, won't be late enough, says you. Will be in 2025. Aha, right. What's that year going to bring, lads? Have you any plans or missions? Any objectives or goals for next year? Is 2025 the year for you? Some very pointed questions we ask. New Year's resolutions and stuff, they're all grand, but I forget about them. However, if you do set a goal, so for me, I said 2024. For me, that was my own little goal when it comes to all the streaming and all this. I said 2024 is going to be my breakout year. No matter what I do, that's what it's going to do. And it worked. It worked. Look at me, the big Egypt. Well, when I say it broke out, I got to travel, right? Went to Flight Sim Expo, went to Arizona, got a global preview of the sim. It was a breakout year indeed, and all sorts of hardware being sent to me by people. Good job, our flight simmers. You couldn't say that conversation to anyone else. Yeah, people send me hardware to test. What? Right, you know, do you wear leather trousers, Murph? Do you know what I mean? So that was a goal I had for this year, amongst others. And next year, we write it down. Write down the goals and objectives, lads. That's what it's all about. Now, let me see. 6 Knots is here. Kieran, you're very welcome aboard. Kieran, was I telling you I was chatting to Bobby, and he's going to do the thing with the yoke, with the thing. I'll tell you later, but I had an idea that, you know, you unlock something in the career mode and that allows you to do something on, you know, Firefly Air mode. This could be very interesting. So I'll catch up with you on that soon. But great news and great to see it. Razzie is here, welcome aboard. Anthony V, good morning. Lead Ballooner rambles aboard. Muse Fan is here, good to see you. Night Zepp, welcome in. Flying Tritz is here for 10 months. Thank you very, very much indeed for all the support. My guy, insane generosity. Tarnish Mossman, good to see you. Olsen is here. Liptorius, good evening. See you later, has rambled in. Muse Fan with his quintessential introduction. How he is, his mad jokes, he's speaking native Vietnamese. He says, Happy New Year's Eve. Max Stallion, good to see you. Viper Strike is in the house. Good to see you as well. Drew Bannon is here. 2 months, man. Happy Monday. Thank you very much. See you later, looking for the server. And as Nightsep said, for the first time in our lives, we are in the right region for the right server. I was going to put it on North Europe for the crack, just to, you know, keep people on their toes. But no, we'll leave it alone. Don't even look at it. Airwolf, good to see you. Charlie B is here. Spitfire RAF 100 is here in the chat. Blinky, Happy New Year, man. Hope you're well. Willow How Much is here. Good to see you. Stick Figure rambles in along with APU Inspector. Good to see you, guys. Shuffle Shoes shuffles in. AJH John, hope you're well. Assidious is here. Little Trader's like, happy whatever day it is. It's Monday. All day. Great to see you. United are 1 down already. Oh, Jesus. Hermit Something is here. Good to see you, Hermit. Where's this now? Good evening, Vietnam. Indeed. Tilly Flyer, welcome aboard. Sun Jammer's in the house. Schutz is here. Good to see you, guys. The Forgetful Larry. Jesus, how are you? How are you, Larry? What's happening, man? Ben Monkey, good evening. 98 Vulcan, Happy New Year Eve from Gosford, Australia. Many happy returns from Tipperary, Ireland. Wombat 49 is here. G'day, you bloody mongrels. Have a nice bloody day. Alf Stewart, lads. That's Wombat, right? Good to see you, Wombat. Hope you're well. Sunjammer has watched for 5 streams in a row. It's Two-Tone Murphy. I watching Doctor Who. Well, something weird will happen, so no change. Yes, that's the spirit. I even have a phone box. I don't. Strap21 is here. Hola, good to see you. Why can yes? Good evening. One more sleep till... One more sleep, right? Who else is here? Airlock Doc. Good evening, peoples, he says. All the best for the new year. AJH. What an amazing group you all are. Who pressed that button? Corner Fork! Go handy, she's home. That's dangerous, man. You have to like walk in and say hello before you start pulling stunts like that. Good to see you. Airlock, many happy returns. Great to see you as well. Goblin Zeus, good evening. It was the Aldi version of the who, the what, the where, the when, the how. Soaring AJ. AJH, man, you're looking well. Flight Sergeant is here. Welcome aboard. Who else come in? Dakey, good evening. Black Ice Gabe, we have a Black Ice Gabe. He says, top of the Monday to you. Off we go on another adventure. Indeed. Toto 2495, cranking up the Toto. Good to see you, man. PH Roy is here. Welcome aboard, Roy. And lads, if you haven't seen it already, over on our Discord, Roy has put up some very handy manuals and materials to help us out with the sim. Thank you very much indeed, Roy. Krabby 1, Monday. So hard to be. Wait, that was a song. Good to see you. P.S. Mirandai. Oh, hello there. Hope you're well, man. Probably Pete, good day from Arizona. Flying for the first time in a group flight in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. When I turned 21, I entered the Vietnam Combat Zone in 1966 and I left in September 1967. My in-country time was at Da Nang with the Marine Max 4 unit. MACS, what's that? What's that, Probably Pete? MACS. It was on Monkey Mountain. Holy crap, man. Well, you're very welcome in, and hopefully tonight, it brings back, hopefully, some fond memories of that late unpleasantness. Yeah, Jesus, that's nuts. What? That's crazy. Basically, now, there's someone in the chat who was actually there, which means all the notes I've written up go in the bin, and I just use Mrs. Two Tones because they are factually correct. It'll be grand, right? It'll be grand. Say nothing to no one. Now, where are we? We're over here. CP65 to see you. Rumble Snat is here. Nighthawk, 1867. Saigon toilet seat. I think you mean the Bitexo Financial Tower. Yeah, that's what we reckon it is. It looks like a toilet seat. But yes, we're over here. Mer's plane has his pilot's name under the window. Lieutenant. No, wait, it doesn't. It says Captain Lawn Dart. Ah, Jesus. I thought you were going to say Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan. Winkle Gassler, good evening. Who else come in the door there? Flyer 10, good to see you. DJ Seamus, welcome aboard. Oh wait, Colonel Fork did say hello. Murph, have you got the Bronco installed? Negative on that request there, Colonel Fork. I haven't tested it actually. Is it working? Objective is to survive. You will survive. Murph, is you're flying... Wait, Murph, if you're flying low, pull your zip up. Yep, that'll do it. The Slick One is here. Good to see you. My favourite streamer with my favourite plane. Well, thank you very much. Who are you watching? 2025, bringing a Assetto Corsa Evo. Can't wait. Oh, yeah. My goal, says CP65, is to find enough time to set up my wing. Ooh. If the nav system is intuitive, there's something seriously wrong with my intuition. What? I'll show you. It's actually, once you figure it out, it's a bit like hieroglyphics, Nightsep, right? I mean, once you kind of figure them out, well, they make total sense. When you're drunk, upside down, and deprived of sleep. It isn't. I'll show you now. You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it, right? PS Miranda says the goal for 25: visit some doctors to keep the machine running. Indeed, the local man checkup. Yes. I'm planning to get 1 year older. Says Little Trader. That's the way to do it. Idle Cutoff is here. Hello, Merv. Cambridge calling. Hello from Tipperary. Hope you're keeping very well. I pressed that button already. There's noises in my house. Shh. There's talking in the background. It's me dad. What are you talking about? Something's a disaster. Now Mr. Two-Tone is saying he's repeating what you're saying. They'll come in now and burst the head off me. Say nothing, lads, it's grand. Right, we're over here, look. Dake says, surviving the global shizzleification of everything. Right? More flying, more coffee, and more smiles per mile, says Airlock. Nice. DJ Seamus says, the plan is to get out on big travels around the country for my photography work. Hello, Mr. Two-Tone.
Did you actually hear us?
Yeah. What was the disaster?
He can't, trying to do his tax return.
Oh, yeah.
His medical bill.
Oh, yeah. It's New Year's Eve and he's sitting down to do taxes.
It won't work.
Tell him the internet are on holidays until the 6th. Wallpaper.
Oh, yeah.
Who was that? Colonel Fork again. That's twice he's done that.
Hello there.
So a big poster of someone up in the bedroom.
You see, Colonel Fork, as you sit back into your chair going, my work here is done. I have to live with this. I have to sleep on a couch. Bloody hell.
At least the couches are comfortable now.
I don't control it. They press the buttons. Granted, she's gone now. Yeah, thanks, lads. Sound bunch of lads, yeah. Right, that's it. I'm not talking to anyone now. You've ruined it, lads. Tonight is cancelled. Right, over here, look. Fly a flight sim that has no bugs, says Convel. That's your goal. Jesus. Good luck with that. That's a steep mountain. Briggsy is here. Good to see you. Did you see my new gadget? I did, Briggsy. Super handy. Super handy. Right, over here. John Morecamp, hello. Hope you're well. My ambition for 25, says Tilly Flyer, is to have a landing that doesn't look like a kangaroo. That's a great, yeah, brilliant. Fran Flights is here. Greetings from Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Hello from Tipperary, Ireland. Hope you're well. Locust is here. Good to see you. Gabe says, Murph, did you see me DM regards to Firefly Air? I did, Gabe. I've no video made yet. However, did you check out the website and have a look at the wiki? It's a wiki, which is short for, well, Wikipedia. What is a wiki short for? Is it Wikipedia? Oh, I don't know. They push the buttons. I just put the buttons there. Right? We need that on a t-shirt. Brilliant. And also, right? The Microsoft Flight Sim 24 experiment has ended. My Turtle Beach yoke, etc. have just stopped working. What? In the sim, it stopped working. Jesus, Pete. Right, over here now, look. 2-0 down. Oh, mother of Jesus. Mac Vision, good to see you. MDA 009 is in the chat. Welcome in, my dude. Hope you're well. Fornax, greetings and salutations. Indeed. Phil, good man, Phil. Good abend, my friend. Hope you're well. Mr. Dan is here. Been playing with a Vulcan. Yeah, the Vulcan is an absolute beast, isn't it? It's amazing. Dread Menace, good to see you. Garbar is here. Welcome in. Muttley, happy Monday, man. Lima Kilo Mike, good evening. Colonel Fork says the Bronco works. Okay. I haven't gotten installed though. SK Sun, good to see you. Max 4 is the Marines Air Control Squadron. Right, okay. Sweet. John C, good evening. Ozymandias, happy Monday. This is busy tonight, lads, isn't it? Look at you lot pressing buttons. God almighty. You can turn it off. I can't turn it off. I literally can't turn them off. Well, I can turn off the screen, I suppose. But that's me background. Do you know what I mean? You can't be turning off things in the background. Weebles is here. It's me, Rob Garcia from YouTube. Oh, come on yourself. Goal of 2025 is to wreck Murphy's marriage, says Muse. Jesus. Brilliant. In a Box Man is here. Happy New Year, In a Box Man. Hope you're well. Where's this now? Oh, we have buttons over here, look. He almost finished with the names. He said at the 20... No, it's not. Rod Barron, it was 2 minutes. 29 minutes. Where are you going? Your timing is all off. Spiner, good evening on YouTube. David is here. Creo, good evening. Stewarty is in the house. Johnny Shue, how are you? Paul, welcome in, Paul. Bartman, good to see you. Rob Garcia is there as well. Blair Man, welcome in. Mrs. TPHI17, good evening. Christine is here. Still afternoon for myself in the US, but working and dropped in for the first time. You're very welcome aboard. Hello. DVD review, dude. Need to visit old Vietnam war sites. Yeah, I'd love to. Benjamin is here. He says, okay, my day is complete. My target practice is here. Brilliant. Right, over here now, look. Did you get the drink at the end with Nikki? Oh, shit, don't mention Nikki. God almighty, Rob. Newfoundland Bush Flying, good evening. YouTube, that. Only way I ever eat it. Good to see you, man. John C is there as well. War Thunder Vids, welcome aboard. Tiger Moth, how are you? Matt Sorensen, welcome in. Hello, Icarus. Sparky Sven, the end of 2024 for me in 2025 is 133 times performance with a new GPU upgrade. Ooh, nice. Toombs is here. Going to be a very good looking scenery tonight. We hope so. We hope so, Toombs. Area 10 is in the house. David says hello from Texas. Hello from Tipperary. Hope you're well, David. Who else come in here now? Tally Ho DVD review. Fellow Wolfpack. Good to be here. Oh, look, the lads know each other. Brilliant. Right, I was aircrew life support for the 35th Fighter Squadron, says DVD review dude. Nice, man. Brilliant. Right, we're over here. Are you still pressing buttons? Will you stop pressing the buttons, lads? Oh, come here. Do you know the watch last night anyway? After my stream ended, well, we went off and we had some dinner, myself and Two Tone Jr. And then I said, right, it's time to turn on television. And we have Netflix, we have Prime, and we have Disney. So there was nothing on. But I put on Disney. And do you know what I started watching, lads? The X-Files. I haven't seen the X-Files since I was, well, I was never that size, but when I was much younger, like I remember the X-Files when they came out. how old was I? I was 8 years old when the X-Files came out. That's what happened, lads. I consumed too much of the X-Files. Mulder and Scully. That's what happened to me. And I started watching it again last night, and I watched the first 4 episodes. It's absolutely brilliant. Fox Mulder and Dana Scully. Right. I'm just saying now. Interesting. She's very talented. Very talented. And what a TV show. And now it makes sense to me. I keep biting my tongue. Now it actually makes sense to me. Before I was like, why are they doing that? Now I'm like, look what they're doing. Brilliant. The X-Files is deadly. Sculler and Moldy. Wait, what? The name, the music, yeah. Yeah, I used to whistle it. I can whistle inwards. Here's this one. I can actually whistle inward. I can out and in. Meaning that if I wanted to, I could whistle consistently. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to. But I can whistle in and out. Who here can whistle in and out? She did. She played Margaret Thatcher. Yeah. So Murph can blow out and in. Wait, what? I want to believe the truth is out there. Yes. Brilliant. I can also whistle without moving my mouth. It used to get me into terrible trouble in school. Who's whistling? Right, used to drive teachers absolutely friggin' bananas. Anyway, God almighty night, Seth. Right, the X-Files soundtracks are awesome. They're brilliant, Goblin Zeus. Yeah. X-Files, lads, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That's what you should be watching. Not now, obviously, but when we're not here on a live stream together, of course. Better education watching the X-Files than there is anything else. I can whistle in better than I can whistle out. Yeah. He thinks he's a ventriloquist. No, I can, right? I was the sim, sure. The people were talking without moving their mouths, Days, there's a crowd of people outside to be playing. Right, come on, let's get this show on the road. Press this button, turn off my light. There it goes. And we'll ramble on over here, friends. Loosen the microphone. Right, brilliant. Jesus, would you look at this now? You would assume correctly. Indeed. Did you see my new gadget on Discord? I did, Briggsy. Just coming up on the 1 minute intro. Brilliant, Gabe. We absolutely flew it. I assume we're still on the ground. Kev is here. Good to see you. Right. Here's our route. Our route on Navigraph. Does your Navigraph make that sound when you move it? Right, anyway, we're on the ground here at Victor Tango Sierra. Then we're heading on up this neck of the woods to Dalat, Victor Delta Lima. And then it's a relatively short hop over to this place called what's it called again? Cam Ranh. And, well, that's what we're doing. So we're flying out of the mad city up to the beautiful mountains and then out to the coast. Pardon me. But before we do that, friends, we have to try and land it on the thingy with the yoke, with the thing that looks like a toilet, right? This must be a record. I reckon so. I reckon so. Jeez, the hiccups. How do you stop hiccups? Right, we're looking good here. Hello, by yonder people. So here we are in the Pilatus PC-12. Isn't it terribly pretty? I mean, look at the cut of it. It's a beautiful, beautiful aircraft, this. And this is the NGX variant. It's the super duper most recent one that they've made. The military use this. In actual fact, the Irish Air Corps use this. And it's a stunning plane. This is kind of up there with your TBMs. This is quite, well, it's bigger. A little bit slower, but it's bigger. And as I say, it's use, military, air ambulance, VIP, law enforcement, fellas on horses. Everyone uses this thing, I squeak when I hiccup. Really? Bin Monkey says, got a PC-12 that seems to be stationed at my local aerodrome. Lovely machines. It's beautiful. Captain Gaiman is here. Look at that. The man actually flies a PC-12 in the real world. The real world. But he does. Just popping in to say hello. Feel free to message me if you need help with 12. So Captain Gaiman, if you don't know who Captain Gaiman is, he started off like one of us. One of us. He was a flight simmer. And then out of nowhere, he said, do you know, I might do this full time. And if I'm not mistaken, Captain Gaiman, you went from 0 to fully qualified pilot flying in the shortest time. One of the fastest transitions, I would say, ever. Within a year and a half, less maybe, within 9 months I think you were flying, weren't you? And now he gets to fly these aircraft as a job. Nuts. So yes, if you do have questions, Captain Gaiman is here in the chat. Murph, just say Lard Thundering Jesus. Oh wait, Lard Thundering Jesus, my son. Ah, brilliant. Joey Bolo is here, stunning PC-12. Joey, how are you, man? Joey, will you be making the trip up to that place in 2025? What's it called? Providence, Rhode Island. Bring the Bolos with you. Vroom, Murph Skoda. Murph Skoda. Hello, Murph Skoda. Welcome to the chat. Do you come here often? Speaking of which, I got the Skoda wash today, lads. Oh, jeez. Anyway, that's enough about that. We want to go flying, don't we? We don't want to sit here and talk about me. Well, I'm going to. The Skoda got a wash today now, right? And I have to say, it was one of those automatic machines. Brilliant. I mean, the people working inside the machine must be very small because there was lots of them. But Jesus, it came out lovely and clean. Lovely and clean. Where's this now? Icy from the Rock. 5.5 months, Captain Gaiman. Jesus. Let's see how well your Sloda can handle 2025. It'd be grand. He got another 10 mile an hour out of it. I did. What time is that in time for, says Stuarty. Great question. Local time. Bring it back there to about 9 minutes past 3 exactly. You know. Had a wash. Will fall to bits tomorrow as the mud holding it together. Ladies and gentlemen, the hymn has rambled in. Good to see you, ailerons. It was nice. Finally someone washed me. Oh, Jesus. Paul says live weather for, and what time of day? So when you say live weather, go live weather. But time of day, 15:09. Providence is still on the cards. Got a big trip to the Philippines and Japan. Ooh, Japan. Jesus. Okay, well, fingers crossed, Joey. Skoda. Buttons, lads, buttons. Right, will we go flying? I think so. So we're going to jump here into our machine, and then we need to immediately jump back outside because I need to remove my before flights, lads. So come on up here to our beautiful PT6. Remove, chocks away, and we should have an LP to cover, which we do. And have a quick look on this side over here. Okay, I think we're looking good. Let's have a double check. I can hear someone in a chopper. Get to the chopper now. It's a run around check as opposed to a walk around check. Jesus, Alpha what now is in a Huey? Right.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Weebles, thank you very much indeed for the subscribe. So the Skoda could be sold if it's been washed. Why would you want to sell it? It'd be grand. Right, here we go. Welcome to the cockpit of this Pilatus PC-12. And, well, before we get going, a couple of things to check on. We do have a battery. And we'll put the batteries on. We can also put on the avionics. And we can put on the essentials if we want here as well. Standby bus comes on. No smoking. And seat belts. Yes. Fire warning, lamp test, and stick pusher. I don't think they're working. Fire warning.
Fire.
Yeah, that's working.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Fire.
As soon as I press the fire test warning, Oz Flight Simmer rambles in. He's so hot right now. Oz Flight Simmer, thank you very much indeed. Great to see you, man. Jesus, 38 months. 38 months, man. Thank you very, very much indeed. I'm staying. Oh, no, wait. I'm staying, by the way, Murph. When's my next oil change? Wait, you want oil? Jesus, the sounds, lads. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was doing this. Probes are over here. Right, come back up here. Oh, wait, I have to do stuff over here. Stab trim is grand. Prop speed, that's all grand. Bleed air,
Allow myself
that's all grand.
to introduce
Myself. Inertial separator, we'll open that. The boots, leave them alone. The boots are made for walking. Test away, push my buttons and ring my bell. Brilliant. Dakey says first group flight in 24. Nice. So I'm also running JoinFS, lads. Right, what do we want to do? We're going to get the wing, the nav, and the beacon lights turned on. This is all looking fairly good to me. Fuel pumps, leave them on auto. This machine just likes auto, right? So quick check down here. Our prop is actually built into our power lever, and then we have our condition lever. Oh no, everything's built in together, isn't it? Everything's built in together in this machine. Is that right? Idle or ground? We'll go to idle. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry. That's flaps. So we don't need to worry about fuel flow or any of that. Brilliant. Is the market working in game? P Costa, negative. It's a FADEC beastie. It is, it is. Right, so we have the starter and we have our run. So we'll go starter on and then run. No, we didn't do that right. We press and hold? No, so it's going to be run and then start. The prop isn't fed, that's a good sign. Right, start her up. Clears the prop. Okay, oil pressure's building. There's some heat coming out of it, that's a good sign. NG be rising. Give it a moment for this beautiful PT6 to start making noise, lads. You can leave the starter on auto. Yeah. Oxygen turn on. There's some power coming in. She be spinning. It needs to be louder. The effects on the windshield. So what it's trying to simulate is the exhaust coming out of the or the heat coming out of the exhaust, but it doesn't seem right, does it? There's a click spot here. It's trying to do a click spot. Interesting. Okay, start on all this. This is auto, so she's all engaged. Good stuff. Generators on. We're looking good up here, lads. Armed off or on. EPS should be on. Master power, leave that alone. Okay, so let's come down here and start doing some learning with this system, yeah? So our flight plan, we can have a look at it here. So we can see our origin, then we can see our destination. So VVTS is where we're starting. We're going to put in our first destination in here. And it's going to be VVDL, right? So it's going to be, let me see, VVDL. We're going to enter that. And insert. Okay. We're looking good. We can put in a flight plan here if we wish. Now, altitude and speed. Cruise is going to be at 230 knots. We're not going to go all the way up to that altitude. We'll just put it in at 4,000 feet. Now, is that flight level? No, 4,000 feet. For the moment. Performance mode can be pilot or can be current. We'll go pilot. Or we'll go current. Pilot, so we can set our speed and fuel flow. So I'm going to leave this alone for the minute. I don't need to worry about it. Activate that anyway. It's going to give us a bearing and distance. Lovely. Fuel and weight. Probably should have done this earlier. Passenger 0. Cargo fuel. Fuel should be by the aircraft itself. And I think we're good here, lads. We don't need to compute it. Let me see. Flight plan, initialize, takeoff. Runway SID. Can we give it the runway? So the runway, according to Navigraph, let's have a look. It's favouring either 25 left or right. We'll go 25 left. 25 left, and it's well, there's no SID. We're just flying straight out. So transition altitude is grand. VR, VX, VY, and then VT. Alright, send it. So we have our speeds put in. What else do we need to do? If I recall, this was completely new avionics system by working title. Correct and right. Farmer William is here, good to see you. This is all brand new. That's what I'm saying, like, I highly recommend spend a bit of time trying to learn it, lads, because I think it's great. I think it's great. Terrain is on. Satellite terrain. We'll leave that on because I want to see what's happening. All weather off. We can put on some NextRad. I don't think the weather radar is working. Maybe it is. TCAS is set to on, so we'll have to put this in ourselves. We come down here to our comms. Comms are good. Transponder. So we'll go ahead and turn that on. Let me see here now. So it says it's on. Transponder, apply. I think we're okay here. Right, so this is our checklist. Normal, before engine start, quick look down. Avionics, that's all done. Yeah, that's all done. EPS test, EPS is on. Battery switches are on. Landing gear already on. Fuel quantity is already done. Checklist complete. Starting the engine again. Nav lights are already on. Beacon, CAS, we're going to check that now in a second. Engine master, starter, oil pressure, generator, done. So before takeoff, we're going to setting our flaps must be to 18 or 15. Flaps 15. Flight controls need to be free and correct. They feel good. Flight controls are done. Inertial separator is on. Landing light, we'll turn that on here now in a moment. And that's all looking tickety-boo. What else do we need here now? Fuel is okay. That's all okay. The bleed air system is on auto. Leave everything auto here, I'd say. Probes, turn them on. Inertial separator, leave it on. Reset your barrow. And I think, lads, that's kind of it. For our autopilot, we can go ahead and turn on our flight directors. RGB. And we'll pop in our altitude here. 4,000 feet. And we want to make sure that we're on the right nav system. Aeronautical, airports, that's grand. Flight plan, that's grand. Where do we do this now? North up map, yes, that's what I want. How do I select nav mode? Nav 1. Okay. Pilot PFD, that's just the maps. That's okay, that's okay. And that's okay. Okay, I think we're good. That's the one, Mr. Dan. That's the one. Murph, you can enable keyboard entry if you click the small keyboard. Correct and right, yes. Do we need to download additional software? No. How do you folks leave names and above their names? Stewardy, there's a key bind in the sim menu. It's called nameplates, and you can bind that to a key. It's super handy. It is actually very handy, right? Super handy. Right, now, shall we do the thing? So, taxi light on, pulse and Rico lights, turn them on. Keep the strobes off for the moment. And, well, let's start moving, right? PFD off HSI. Huh? PFD, and then we have our HSI. Good man yourself. Nav select. FMS. So we're going with the FMS. Thank you for that. Okay, so are we ready, sports fans? Off the brakes. Tap the brakes. Brakes are working. And we're going to taxi down here to the right and then right again. Isn't this a cracker of the plane? This is beautiful. Beautiful machine, lads. So we'll just ramble down this way. If you feel the plane getting ahead of you, stick it into beta. And out of beta. Easy now, easy now. Yeah, I think we're good. Sounds are good. We're good, we're good. So what do we know about this airport now that we're here, lads? Now that we're here, lads. So the Tan Son Nhat International Airport, located here in Ho Chi Minh or Saigon. Elevation just 33 feet. Runways are 2 sets with a 07 and 25 left and right. Gateway to Vietnam. It's the busiest airport in Vietnam, serving as the main gateway to the country for both international and domestic travellers. It handled over 40 million passengers annually pre-pandemic. During the Vietnam War, it was the primary air base for the US military in the region, with a sprawling base that served as a critical logistics hub. Today, remnants of the wartime history still linger in the layout and its facilities. As the main airport for Ho Chi Minh, the airport introduces travellers to the chaos and vibrancy of Vietnam right out the gate. The city itself is a blend of modern skyscrapers, French colonial architecture, and bustling markets that reflect Vietnam's rich history. The streets outside the airport are often gridlocked with motorbikes, a fitting introduction to Vietnam's love affair with two-wheelers. If you're going to be staying in Saigon, you're stepping into the heart of the nation's most dynamic and chaotic city. Hang a right here, Murph. Travis says, Murph, would you fly to Cambodia? Maybe not tonight, but yeah, I'd love to, Travis. You were there in 75? Nice, man. Alright. Now remember, lads, we need to find the big massive sky. Well, it's not hard. Fly into the middle of Saigon, and it's the tallest building you'll see. There's a teeny McTiny little helipad. Our objective, wheels down, we are to gently caress it. Yes, you heard that right. Jesus, Jan's pa's up there, look. Okay, we're moving nicely. By the way, lads, did I read right? Is there a new graphics card driver? Did I see that right? I didn't download the jet, mind you. Hang on, we'll have a quick check here while we're waiting to taxi. Drivers. It says we're up to date. No, we're up to date. Okay. I tried to update my driver, there was nothing there. Yeah, I don't have any. Island Sim Pilot put out a video talking about it. I didn't see it. Mother bitch. Look at the queue! Right, lads. Up the yard now. Fairly lively. Don't crash into me. There's Uniform Goose. Right, lads. Up and away. Councep, are you in the Saab? Kid GTP, Jesus, he wasn't waiting, was he? It's a hotfix which linked to a developer page. Oh, it's an optional hotfix. Does anyone have the link? If you do have the link, pop it in over in our Discord, lads, will you? Because I am getting stutters. Okay, approaching the active. Landing lights. Strobes. And just do what everyone else did. Seemingly just jump ahead of everyone. Yes. Right, let's have a look. There's Father Ted. Now, so, can I get heading here? I can? Yes, we can. Alright, line yourself up here, Murph. Easy does it. Okay, sit tight. So, heading mode is set. Altitude set for 4,000 feet. And we'll look after all of this here in a moment. We also have an auto throttle. So, friends, we are walking, we're talking, and very soon we're going to be squawking. Which we are, right. Hotfix available, nice. Okay, friends. Let's go flying. Power coming in. Take up power set. Speed alive. There's good sounds, they just need to be a bit louder though, don't they? Here's 60 knots. Engine stable. 80 knots, looking for about 85. Oopsie daisy. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. We'll fly the runway heading. Flaps in. Yaw dampener engaged. Alright. Adjust our pitch trim. And autopilot engaged. We're going to climb at 130 knots up to 4,000 feet. Auto throttle engage. Engine IGT is screaming at me. Lower the power. Lower the power. Shh. Lower the power. Right. Hotfix is available. 566.36 says Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, sweet. Okay, we're doing all right. Clear takeoff. We are going completely the wrong way, but that's quite okay. Now, lads, we have buildings out to the left, buildings out to the right. So before we try this madness moment of trying to land on the giant toilet seat, well, if you're currently flying along with us, if you're on the Xbox, press 1, PC, press 2, JoinFS, go ahead and press number 3, and if you're here because it's Monday night, sure, listen, you press number 4. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 2000 suited time, right here. All right. Dr. Cisa was here. Good to see you. I saw a Vietnam special and half expected to see Murph eating a banh mi sandwich and some prawn rolls. Brilliant. Good to see you, man. Right, lads. That mad looking building is just over here. So we're going to disengage everything. Autopilot off. Power all the way back. And let's start going out towards this building. Now, don't worry, lads, right? Don't worry at all. I'll put the camera up so we can all see what's happening, right? So we're at about 160 knots, which is way too fast. But we're just going to plot our way in here for a moment, right? Easy now, Jemima. There's Wombat ahead of us. So put her into a bit of a slip here and allow us to drop fairly lively, right? There's the building dead ahead. Dead ahead, 2 miles, well, 3 miles. So our plan here is a touch and then go, right? Patrick, it's a 48-inch, I think. We're too fast for those flaps, but sure, listen, it'll be grand. Now we're all right. Speed is dropping, 150 knots. Gear. This is a stupid idea. When you see it, it looks like a toilet seat. I'm telling you, where the helipad is.
Speed.
You're all right. Flaps are full.
Speed.
No, flaps are 30. Now our flaps are full. Oh, yes. We're going to do what? I'm telling you, it's a touch and go on the toilet seat. Easy now, lads. You should be very, very gentle with this. This will go terribly wrong. Terribly, terribly wrong. Don't clip the building either. Right, name tags out for the moment. Easy now. We're actually looking all right.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Patrick Doyle, you legend, thank you very much indeed. 2 gifted tier 1 subs to the community. Right, careful now. Sweet lamb of Jesus. Easy. Easy. As I said, a gentle touch and then we're out of there. Easy. Easy. We're out of there. We're alive. We're alive. Right. Now, how did you lot do? Oh, there's going to be carnage. Brilliant. There's going to be absolute carnage. This is fantastic. Keep going. Don't stop.
Hang on to your hats, boy.
It's going to be absolutely brilliant. It's great. Missed it by this much. Oh, unlucky. We'll give it to him. We'll give it to him. Who's next? Just Tom kind of made it. Touchdown. Oh no, Gabe. Oh, Jesus. Gabe. You're right, Gabe. Here comes Dakey. Go on, you devil, you. Missed it. Ah, Jesus. Idle cut off, missed it. Fierce Wolf hit it. Bad Fierce Wolf. Your mama hit it. Oh no, it's Carnage. He's after dying. Oh no. Medic. Lead balloon. Jesus, he went down like a lead balloon. Oh no. What's it, Jesus? Rich, no, Neil, go ahead. Oh no, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Easy now. Who will it claim next? Here comes Nightsap. What did you? No. No. Oh God. It's gone. No. It's Carnage. They're eating the cats and the dogs. Charlie B missed it. Locust tried it again. Jesus, don't know what happened there. Careful now. Here comes Wombat. Go on, you devil. Oh no! Wombat's going into the river. Oh no! Jesus, just Tom landed it though. Oh, you poor... Wait, Jesus, what if he's... Lead Ballooner, you missed it! Dawson disappeared. Dakey tried it again. Fishy. No, Jesus, Fishy, that was never going to work. Next! Oh, Jesus. Oh, Go Tie. Landed it. Toto. Landed it. Ah, brilliant. True Zeus missed it. Airwolf. Landed it. Brilliant. Rumblezug. Flying Teapot. Jesus. That guy's Gabe. Landed. Oh no, Gabe. It's got terribly wrong for Gabe again. Fierce Wolf. You legend. Ah, brilliant. Bin Monkey hit the top of the jacks. Ah, no, he's gone. Newfoundland. Yes. Brilliant. Blitzer. Yes. Nicely done. What a great start. We've only lost half the contingent. Mr. Charlie B. Crikey, it's the Vietnamese Rozzers. Cap Kira. Oh, Jesus. Easy now. Oh, God. Father Ted, look out. Jesus. Oh, no. Druid Zeus. It's a total dawn. No, he's gone. Dakey. Beautiful. Lumberjacks. No. Uniform Goose. No. Olsen. No. Oh, no. Goofy bashed it. Go on, Pad, you devil, you. No, he missed it. Oh, Jesus. Here's John C. Go on, John. Yes. No. Bin Monkey has binned it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, who was that? Flying team. Locust. What? Look what happened to Locust. Oh, brilliant. Your mama. Go on, get in there. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Ryan made it. Blitzer! No, Alpha what now? He made it. Here comes Koutsef again. Go on, you devil, you! Whoop! No. Bin Monkey! Get out of it! Fishy Empress! Go on, Goofy! Yes! Brilliant! Ah, fantastic crack. Goose, you're too high, Goose! Oh no, Goose, mind the building! Don't hit it! Lead Ballooner. Lee McKelo. Jesus. Lee McKelo's out there. Creo, look out. Oh, no. Locust, what are you doing, man? Cap Kira. Go on, you devil. And who was the 2020 aircraft? What the name of... Rumblezuk has fallen and can't get up. Easy now. Oh, no! Wild Lumberjack's not a hope. Muse fan! Good man, Muse! Nailed it. Conval, this isn't looking good. Oh, Jesus! Oh, no. It's a total disaster. Oh, the humanity. The simulated horror. Lawn dart. Jesus. Flying teapot fell off the side, look. Poor old devil, God love him. Whatever that he saw.
Hey, good buddy.
Fierce Wolf, that's... Medic! One pad! Yes, nicely done. Here comes Muse. Locust, you're going to fall off the edge. Fierce... That has to be the screenshot. Brilliant. Go on, Dave. Muse, we saw you, then we lost you. Oh, Jesus. Easy now. Easy now. There's Blitzer. Blitzed it. Brilliant. Leave a kilo, Mike. Oh, no. This is ridiculous. Go on, Muse. Yes. No, you missed it, you big idiot. How could you miss it, Muse? It's massive. Fierce Wolf, I don't know what you're trying to do to the building. Cap Kira, look. Yes. No. No. Jesus, no. That didn't end well at all, friends. Right. Look, remember I told you it looked like a toilet? I'm just saying now, lads. It has the shape of it, doesn't it? It has the shape of it. Ridiculous. Right, here comes Dakey again. Go on, you devil. Go on, you devil. Hit the camera at least. Charlie B. Brilliant. Dakey. Man, Dakey. Jesus, the sounds. Quick, the Vietnamese Rosses are coming. Look out, Fierce. Oh, no, it's a dud. Jesus. Van Olsen. Newfoundland. Yes. Druid Zeus. No. Yes. No. Wild Lumberjacks. Ah, Jesus. Flying Teapot. Oof. He just bounced off it. Oh. Only 15 FPS? Oh, really? Alright, okay. Father Ted, go on, Ted. No, you missed it, Ted. Here comes Muse again. Go on, Muse. Yes. Yo, you missed it. Leave a kilo, Mike. Perfect. Muse, did you miss it again? Jesus. Who was that? Right, easy now. Here comes Blair Man. He's a little low. You're too low, Blair Man. You're too low. Muse, you got it this time. Excellent. Blair Man. Missed it. Missed it. Corsair, you're too high. Look out. Ooh. Missed it. Hermit something. You hit it. Good man. Brilliant. Brilliant. Right, here comes... Jesus, they're all coming in now. Dakey, well done. Bin Monkey. Binned it. John. Conval. Oh, no. Oh, he hit it. He hit it. One pad. Yes. Druid Zeus made it. Here comes Blitzer again. Yes, he made it. Ah, brilliant. This is ridiculous. Oh, Jesus, here comes Muse again. Go on, Muse, you can do it. Go on, you devil. Go on, you devil. Go on, you devil. He hit it. He hit it. Yay. Wendy, I can fly. Go on, Toto. Yes. Toto hit it. Jesus, flying teapot. Player man. Oh, no. No. Not at all. Mr. Charlie, go on, you who was that? Go on, Mr. Charlie. Yes. Yes. Landing gear is gone. Ryan, come on, Ryan. Locus. It's the sudden realization that you've made a terrible mess, you know. There's your mama, look. Jesus, the angle. You hit it. You hit it. Save it. Blinky. Save it. Your mama saved it. Brilliant. Here comes Drew Zeus again. Yes. He means bit. Oh, look at this approach. Yeah. No. Oh dear. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What the? Oh, Oh, brilliant. Right, that concludes our first challenge. Well done, lads. I'm very proud of you. We only lost roughly half the parish. Half the parish. Right. Gear up. Flaps in. Watch the old ITT there, Murph. Alright. ITT is off the friggin' chart. Easy. Okay, we've completely broken the engine, but it's alright. It's alright. Get that speed back up. We're looking okay now. My plane is uncontrollably trying to fly me to the left. Right. Right, let me see. Autopilot. Let's go nav mode. Auto throttle on. Flight level change. And engage the autopilot. Nav mode. Doesn't like nav mode yet. Heading. We shall turn our heading. Flight level change is going to be 130 knots. Bring us up to 4,000 feet. I left my gear in the building. Do you need scenery for this? No, this is all default. Well done, lads. Very proud of you. The things you get up to in Saigon. Why are we running the engine so hot? My inertial separator is open. She shouldn't be this hot. Anyway, be alright. Lefty loosey a bit. There we go. Get the airspeed up. That'll cool her down. Because it's hot in Vietnam. Ah. How do you set up the drone? David. Oh, Jesus, it takes a bit of time. Alright, ITT is coming back to normal. Nav mode is armed. Not yet engaged. 230 is a little bit fast. Speed. Let's call it 200 knots for the moment. We're at 4,000 feet. And we have our nav mode is armed. So we're just going to wait until we intercept that line. So you see this blue line? The closer that gets in, the aircraft will then roll right and we'll be grand, right? It'll be grand. It's quite a nice plane. The PC-12 is really nice. As I said, like, if you can figure out the avionics, spend a bit of time with them, like, they become intuitive, you know. Nightstep doesn't agree, but wouldn't be the first time. He's like, Murphy, I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. You're a muppet. Huh? Right, let's see. Magenta line is coming in, and we're just waiting for nav mode to capture. This line should be moving. Although we were a little bit out. Left a little bit more. We'll be a little bit more aggressive to try and line this up. While we're here, landing lights off. Right, now if I had a view for this. Okay, so we're just going to wait for this line, and then we're going to be good. I kind of like the avionics, yeah. They're really nice, Dakey. Hey, Petrolhead is here, good to see you. Okay, she's captured. Nav mode. It'll keep flying in. This bar is going to start moving. We're roughly 30 degrees off. Interesting now that that's not lining up, isn't it? Oh, there she goes. All right, we're looking good. 4,000 feet, 200 knots indicated. And we have a good capture. Good stuff, lads. Did I get a landing rate hitting that? No. Okay, let's have a look. So, distance. Let's have a look. 30 minutes out. VVDL. It's saying just under an hour. We'll speed things up, but that's kind of roughly where we're going. So we're looking good, right? Our current heading, we are on a heading of 115 degrees. Is it? No, sorry, 061 degrees or 062 degrees. I had a little nav map on. There goes me average. Mr. Dan says, all I can say is thank Lord my new PC has 64 gigs of RAM. Yeah. Okay, we're moving, lads. This is pretty. Just Tom is right beside us in the beautiful Lockheed T-33. And we have Wombat, I'd say, out here. Oh, it's Lee McKeela with Wombat beyond him. Oh, look at those jets. Do you know, lads, I haven't flown these jets yet. Do you like them? I haven't flown them yet. Need to drop. Have a good new year when it comes. Can't wait for more flying. Stewardy, thank you very, very much indeed. Happy New Year, man. The Big Bill Theory, welcome in. I just got here. Which sim? This is Flight Sim 24, and this is the PC-12, the default one that comes with Flight Sim 24. It's Coronado's, but it's good. It's nice. Do these lights work? Ah, missed opportunity. I mean, we do have lights down here. What does that thing do? Look. Oh, that's your computer, look. The cursor and a scroll wheel. Ah. Well, that would have been nice to have. So what's going to make this trip beautiful now, lads, as we leave the mad, you know, bustling city of Saigon behind us, Ho Chi Minh, well, we can see ahead of us now, mountains are starting to appear. And for part 2 of this series next week, we're going to be flying in some Hueys. That's going to be fun. Defined Prawn says the SWS one works too. I haven't tried it actually. I need to try it. We're looking good up here. Barrow seems okay. 4,000 feet altitude, 200 knots. We'll probably increase this. I was about to get the one for 2020, like the 430. Ooh, the PC-12 is really good. From SWS, it's really, really good. Yes, Tarnish, this is our first stop of the night. We're going to be landing at Victor Delta Lima. Right, so what I'm thinking, lads, we're going to oomph the speed a bit. So we're currently at 200. Let's give it 220. Like, we've an auto throttle and everything with this plane. It's phenomenal. I'm wondering why the ITT is so hot. What can I play with here now? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Can I not overlay synthetic vision? There we go. Weather is working. We're good. We're looking good. Except for our ITT, it's terribly hot. I was going to get the Coronado. I seem to have better luck with their mods. Coronado one is good as well. The Big Bill. It's good. It's one of Coronado's best ones. I have a pilot friend who flies this for work. He loves it. Yeah, same here, man. Man, those jets are doing a great job, aren't they? Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful flying, lads. Beautiful flying. Okay. So, a couple of facts about Vietnam, right? You ready? Vietnam is a country where everything feels like it was dialed up to 11. Let's start with the motorbikes. Over 60 million of them. For a population for just over 100 million, that means, statistically, nearly everyone in Vietnam is either riding one, fixing one, or stuck behind one. Then there's the food. Vietnam gave the word pho, the banh mi, and coffee so strong it probably powered a Huey helicopter. The coffee culture here, well, it's a national sport to them. Vietnamese coffee is huge. We visited here the last time on our coffee series, and the export of coffee is massive. But it's not just the coffee, right? These guys, what they export here, cashew nuts and also black pepper. They're the largest exporter of those goods in the world. Then the geography. Vietnam stretches over 1,650 kilometers from the top to the bottom. And it's shaped like a giant letter S. It's got everything from mountains, jungles, beaches, rice paddies that all look like they've been meticulously arranged by Bob Ross. Then we have a place called Fansipan. At 3,143 meters, it is the tallest mountain in Indochina. Before 2016, getting to the top required a multi-day trek that made you question your life choices. Now they've built, get this, a 6,292 meter long cable car, which means you can enjoy the view without breaking a sweat. The mountain even earned the nickname the Roof of Indochina, which sounds rather nice indeed. Then there's caves. Vietnam is home to the Hang Song Dung. It's the largest cave in the world. It's over 3 miles long. It's big enough to fit a 747 inside. And has its own jungle and river system. While most of the caves are dark, damp and full of bats, this one is basically its own ecosystem. So yeah, cashews and black pepper. It produces over 55% of the world's cashews and a third of its black pepper. That's bananas, lads. Bananas. The paddies, right? What else do we have? Vietnam's pepper industry alone is worth billions, which is remarkable for something that most people sprinkle on their dinner without even thinking twice. But Vietnam isn't just about exports. The people. According to legend, they're descended from dragons and fairies. Dragons, of course, for strength, and fairies for, well, being fairies, I suppose. It's a tale that's woven into the fabric of their culture. Vietnam's name was first coined during the Nguyen dynasty in 1804. Before that, well, the region was known by a variety of names depending on who was in charge at the time. But Vietnam combines the ancient words Viet, meaning people or tribes, and Nam, meaning south. The poetic part, well, in ancient Vietnamese, Viet also refers to fairies and dragons. So, according to legend, the Vietnamese aren't just people, they are mythical beings. There's a country that's endured centuries of conflict and colonization, yet somehow it manages to emerge as one of Southeast Asia's fastest growing economies. It's also the land of extremes. Its longer river, the Mekong, runs for over 4,300 kilometres, winding through 6 countries before spilling into the sea. It's a lifeline for millions, providing water, fish and a transportation network that's been in use for thousands of years. And while we're talking about extremes, let's not forget the weather. In the north, you can experience cold winters that occasionally bring snow to the mountains, and in the south, it's a tropical chaos. Hot, humid and prone to typhoons, it's a country that doesn't do anything by halves. Jesus. Bananas, no, black pepper, yeah. It's not bananas, it's nuts. The very dark caves, almost like being very blind, yeah. Gabe, of course. It's gas, isn't it? Like, I mean, we don't really think, why are we going so, why are we so hot? We don't really kind of consider, we could climb to cool the temperature, but I want to see these mountains up close. We don't really consider things like pepper. Sure we don't. I mean, literally, it's like, do you want pepper? Nah. 55% of the world's pepper comes from Vietnam, lads. That's quite staggering. The T-33 looks great. Zith, good to see you, mate. It's awesome, man. Bills did a phenomenal job with that aircraft. It's one of my favourite jets. Because if you get it wrong, it punishes you. But if you get it right, it's oh so sweet. Oh, so sweet. And it flies really well. Just Tom makes it look easy, but it's a cool jet, that thing. But yeah, I need to try that, the Albatross, the L39. Are they... Well, Wombat, I suppose, is the man to ask. I mean, to compare it to something like the MB339 Wombat, is it kind of thereabouts? Whose nan are we seeing? Look at the mountains coming up, lads. This is deadly. We have some music for the occasion. Soaring AJ, how to multiplayer if you're stuck, my dude? Yeah. Desktop. Yeah. So we have some music. Oh yeah. Some tunage in the background, friends. Haven't figured out the throttle in the L39 yet. We can close the inertial separator, but is that not helping us with the temperature? No, is that not putting more air in, or is that it's recycling the air? The big Bill theory. You take care. That looks insanely good. Jesus, then we're getting terribly close to the old ground all of a sudden. Bloody hell, Murphy. Pull up. Instantly pull up. Jesus. How do we get it into inches of mercury or hectopascals? Good question. Let's have a look.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, hold. Hold. Call it 4-5. Four or five will do her. Don't kill any poor gibbons, right? Tiger Moth, no, it should be just the same button should do the lot. Okay, so if we want to change the barometric pressure, this is where we would change it from hectopascals over to inches of mercury. So I think if we do it from here, let's see here now. PFD, home, no. Wait now, there's got to be a button for this somewhere. Let's just go exploring. There's probably a button here for it. HSI, leave it on that. Elapsed time, estimated time. Barrow, 299 or 2. How do we go inches of mercury? Is there not a setting in the airplane to do this? Hang on, we'll find it. We'll find it. The MB339 is a tad bit easier. Okay, gotcha. Let's see here now. North up, that's all good. That's all good. Alright, it's got to be down here, so. That's the lower. So we're saying the pilot MFD, right? There's got to be a way we do this. Unless we do it from in here. AD, right, so that's all navigation stuff. We do have a barrow switch, but that's just standard or, you know. Push to sync. VFR detail. That's for radio frequencies. Okay. Transponder. ADSB is on. Go to traffic detail. Right, we're getting somewhere. VFR code. Traffic detail. Relative. And turn it on. TCAS test. Don't need to do that. Gotta be something here. Overlay. Could be onto something here now. No. Traffic, no. Synthetic vision, no. It's got to be here. Maybe keep pushing standard. No, I don't think so. No. There's got to be a way to do it. Maybe press the PFD? No. We'll find it. There's got to be an option in here somewhere. So this is all navigation, right? So I wonder, is it going to be down here? So that's all our checklists. So this is the bottom. Let's see here then. Is there anything here we can use? Where's Captain Gaming when you need him? Mr. Chippy is here. Good to see you. I'm just looking for the button, lads, where we can change it from inches of mercury to hectopascals. So it's got to be here somewhere, isn't it? Speaker. Could be here. That's minimums. heading, nav, approach, bank, heading, track, FMS or main, altitude minimums. Usually there's a little button here. Nav select. Keep it on FMS. HSI, estimated time, ident, DME. No. Detail, no. VF4. That's just for a transponder. Activate the bottom MFD. Use the button controller page to bring up the options. Bottom MFD. Home. Page. Aha! Aha! Avionics. Barrow. Yeah, absolute genius! The slick one is a genius. Fantastic, look. Steep approach, thrust, grand, miscellaneous, pop-out keyboard, crew profile, custom. I don't have custom modelled. All right, we figured it out. So I used. I thought it was on the. I didn't see where that was going. Now, do I have an option up here then for page? No. Upper MFD. Yeah, we have options there. Copilot PFD. No. Okay, we figured it out. We're laughing now. So we're 1,012 hectopascals. Brilliant. Well done. Fantastic stuff, the slick one. All right, friends. All right. VVDL, we're getting very close to it. Let's bring this speed down a little bit. Now, how well does the PC-12 actually handle? Autopilot, auto throttle. Turn the whole shagging lot off, Murph. My airplane. What can we possibly do here, sports fans? I mean, this... Oh, I left my camera off the whole time. What class of an idiot are you? Hello there. Right, we'll do one of these. The tunes are working. Like the difference Flight Sim 24 has over 2020. Look at the scenery. It's absolutely gorgeous. Man, look at all those planes. This is awesome. 6 knots, come on yourself. Company routes are now live. Ah, lads, look at that. It's like the olden days. Look at the amount of planes, look. That's phenomenal looking. Right, there's an airport over here somewhere. We better go looking for it. Ooh. Let's go this way. Thanks so much, Kieran. You ledge. So, VVDL. We'll hang a right here. Isn't the scenery gorgeous, isn't it? So let's ramble in here and envelope. Yeah, we're kind of pushing the old PC-12 to the max here. Oh, it looks so good. Jesus, look at it. Look at the cut of this, lads. Jesus. Stunning. Look at the mountains. Ah, oh, stunning. Absolutely stunning. Right, landing lights. We're going to be dropping in here for a landing. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? The lighting in this sim. Jesus. Oh, that's so cool looking. Only possible with a RTX 4090. Too expensive, but 5090 is going to be way too bad. Well, I mean, unless you dial down your settings, right? And if you have frame gen. Right, there's an airport over here somewhere. Ernie, isn't a savage, man? Right. 160, we're fairly lively. Get rid of that yaw dampener now. We're going to be going in for a landing. Let some Toby on for the crack. Them jets are so good looking. Right, gently bleed off some of that speed and we'll be popping the gear here now in a moment. Speed 140. Alright, start our left turn. So far, so good. I think that's our airport up there, I think. Hey, Sean is here. Good to see you, Sean. Welcome in, man. Alright, so there is our airport. I see Gabe is still flying with us. Man, Gabe! This is beautiful. Hey, Muttdog, good to see you. Adams, welcome in. 2 great planes. Yeah, they're really nice, man. So, is that the runway? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, speed 146. Easy now. We need nameplates and JoinFS. They're working on it, Tarnish. Microsoft and Asobo are working on that little trickeroony to get them working. Alright, first notch of flaps. Speed coming down. Get ourselves stable. 135. Here's the gear. Oh, look at that! Incredible. Alright, bit of power now. Keep it around 120 or so. And we should be fine. Yaw dampener's off. Gear is down. And flaps currently at 15. We'll drop them a bit more. Plenty of aircraft around us. Our approach is looking good. Don't forget to have the current Barrow lads, 1,013 hectopascals, which is about 299.7, I think. Okay, another notch of flaps. Flaps 30. Last attempt caused a CTD getting into the PC-12. Keep trying it, man. It's good. I like it. Sparky, yes, man. I mean, FT Sim, we badly need them, but it's because the aircraft are all it's because they're all encrypted. They can't do anything yet, but they will. Once they figure it out, they will. All right, send it. Speed is good. Flaps are set. Gear down. And we're going to make straight in for runway 09er. It's a huge runway. I mean, we're laughing. Elevation here, it's about 3,000 feet, give or take. Gibbo, good to see you. I was out sampling wings and pints in the name of science. Come on, Gibbo. Our local scientist has arrived. Hope you're well, mate. Pilot Peely, happy Christmas, man. Hope you're keeping well. Great to see you. Flight Simming World is here. Welcome in, dude. Okay, approaching our touchdown zone. Easy does it. Power to idle. Hold the
Dreamy,
nose.
sleepy, nighty,
Jesus.
snoozy snooze.
It was that. 2 dogs. Hold the nose. Easy. Touchdown. Into beta. There's a decel. 70 knots, 60 knots, 50 knots. And a bit of manual braking. Alright, flaps in. Welcome to Dalat. Oh, look at that view. Beautiful. Alright, we're just going to spin over here to the left side and taxi back to that active. Check for fuel here as well, boys. Mind the grass. Oh, yes. That's very pretty. Man, look at that suspension work. Look at the nose wheel. That's insane looking. Jesus, they nailed it. That's savage, man. Savage. 'Tis savage. Stopped and now I can't move. Oh no! Imagine landing Airbus is here. Yeah. It is Pilot Peely. This is the default PC-12. Man, I gotta say, man, I'm loving it because of the avionics are sweet. Jesus, it's bumpy as hell out here, isn't it?
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Test pilot, my dude! 36 months. Thank you very much indeed. How are you, man? What version? It's Coronado made it, but it's a default PC-12 for Microsoft Flight Sim 24. Flight Sim World, dude, that's what it's all about. Practice, practice. Now, in reality, a lot of the time, depending on the airport, but usually the, you know, the grass that surrounds the runways, it's actually a special type of grass, and it tends to be very level. I remember that in Baldonnel, like the grass that they have to use, it's whatever special grass. It's like, it's very dense or something. An Indian takeaway, now feeling well stuffed. Come on yourself, test pilot. The roars of those planes. Right, lads, I would be checking in on your fuel. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to do it. Also, I want to do a bit of science here, lads. Gibbo figured out a way of giving you a lot more FPS, right? Avgrass, kinda. But there is a name for it, Super Ty. I don't know if it's that now, but... So, Gibbo made this discovery, you know, for science. And I want to see, will this work for you as well? So, we'll get lined up here on the runway. Nightsep, how are you liking that Saab, man? It's cool looking. Mr. Chippy used to have some special grass, and now he's hungry. Brilliant. Right, so... Park and brake, Murph. So what I want to look at here is my current frame rate. So to do this, I bring up the Windows, or not the Windows, I bring up the Xbox gadget, right? So see the way we're currently sitting on around 50 to 60 frames. Now this may not work on everyone's PC, right? Masper, welcome in. Old veteran is here. Scott, I don't know if I said hello to you. Good to see you. I want to see, does this work, right? So I'm currently getting 60 FPS, right? Now what I want you to do, I want you to pop out the InSim tablet. Now you can do it from the main menu up here, or, you know, I have it bound here. So keep an eye on this FPS. I want to show you what happens. I'm going to pop out the EFB, right? And now I'm going to minimize it. See the way our frames dropped? I'm going to minimize the EFB. Look at our FPS, right? We're up to 75, 76 frames now. 78 frames. So, we just all just double check to see if this works for everyone. Like, just by doing that, there's 20 more frames. Your FPS is Pancake 2D. VR is another story. Yeah, and this doesn't work in VR, Sven. I usually throw the EFB onto a side monitor. Yeah, but if you pop it out and minimize it, whatever it's doing, it's giving us more FPS. Which is freaking nuts, right? So this is the default Xbox game bar. Windows key and G by default brings it up. And just make sure you turn on the performance tab, yeah? Just the performance tab, and then you can pin it. Are you sure you're not just adding the FPS from the other window? No, because this is in the sim now, look. In the sim. We don't know how it works, but it works. BitMonkey says, strangely, it tanks your FPS when you minimize it. So, like, if I were to bring back up the EFB, look, and unpop it, and then just close it, as if I wasn't using the EFB at all, I'm getting 55 to 57 FPS. And that's how I've been flying, yeah? 57 FPS. However, bring back up the friggin' tablet, pop it out and minimize its window and just go back into the sim as normal. 74 FPS. Like, it's nuts. I tried it with a second monitor with the EFB trick. It doesn't work with an AMD. Okay. It tanks your FPS as well. No difference here. It stays at a constant 80. Dublin 18, will you move forward, you devil? So it's working for some and not for others. So that must mean it depends on your hardware. Now, bearing in mind, lads, frame gen is turned on as well. So try it in the air. Yeah. Frame gen here too, but my CPU is bad. Well, like, my CPU is running at 55% and the GPU 57%, give or take. Even though this says CPU is 1%, over here it's not. Now, if we don't believe that counter, I can try the NVIDIA one. Is it Alt or? Okay, so it's kind of freaking out. It doesn't know where it's looking. So that says 23 FPS. Okay, so the NVIDIA one is freaking out. But the Windows one looks pretty good. It does work in 4K with a 4090. Tom says the same. I'm only in TAA mode. Okay. Interesting. Right. Blue Fire is walking on the runway. The Mad Divaline. That's the wrong button. Let's... Now I can't bring up the tablet. Oh, it's already popped out. It's already popped out. Right. Shall we continue? Oh, speaking of which, I need the tablet. Balls. Hang on. Need to refuel, lads. Fuel. 28%. You probably have enough. We'll bring it back up to about 40. Load. And hide. Right, grand. It gives an extra 20 plus FPS. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Try NVIDIA Frame View. What's that, Kev? He's playing the walking sim? Yes, he is. I prefer Gibbo's science with wings and pints. Oh, it's another FPS counter. Okay. Right, okay. Time to go flying. 1 notch of flaps. Heading to runway heading. Altitude 4,500 will do. And, well, off the brakes. Let's go flying. Alright. Takeoff power set. Speed live. Easy.
Hello there.
Hello there. Sounds are good to see you. We're on the Southeast Asian server, my dude. Oopsie daisy. Pause the rate of climb. Gear. Tapping the brakes. Flaps in. Yaw dampener on. Get some trim in there. Easy now. Auto throttle engaged. Flight level change. Heading. Easy, easy. And autopilot. Alright. Nice climb out. ITT is screaming at me. Oh, look at the lighting, lads. It's absolutely savage, isn't it? Right. We'll do another count. If you're on the Xbox, press 1. PC, press 2. JoinFS, press 3. And if you're here for the crack of it now, with our extra FPS, well, friends, you press number 4. Yeah, baby. Look at the state of that. That's awesome looking. Right, we need to climb here like a devil, otherwise we're going to hit a mountain, lads, and that'll just be bad news for everyone. So, let me see. Why don't we have auto throttle? There we go. Nav mode. And turn our heading left a bit. And we need to climb a bit. We need to climb a bit. Jesus. This could be fun. Dakey, you take care of my dude. 33 in the PC, 4 on JoinFS and 1 on console. Nice. -2 for me landing. Get out of town. Brilliant. All right. Now be very careful of the old ground here, Murph. It'll sneak up and hit you. Oh man, that is sensational looking. Man alive, that's beautiful. Oh wait, this thing doesn't know where we're actually flying to. Hang on a second. Ooh. Where are we flying to? Route. Destination. Amend route. After VVDL, we want to go to VVCR. Activate. Now let's try a direct 2. Why isn't this working? VVDL. No, I don't want VVDL. So look at this big E just... And we'll figure it out. MV, good to see you. Intuitive. It's going to get very intuitive now in a minute. We're going to bash. Why isn't it doing this? Route. Route. Amend the route. Intercept. Direct 2. Remove the waypoint. It won't let me do that. Right, careful. Jesus, what's happening? Don't panic! Jesus. Someone keep an eye out there, we don't hit any mountains. Why can't I do this now? It's looking for the SID, right? After VVTS. No, it's not after that. It's after VVDL. Amend. VVCR. Enter. Enter. Activate. Ah, Jesus, lads. Right, don't panic. I'll figure this one out. My throttle is just happy about life. It won't hold the lower speed. It's just singing away there now. How do we change this screen? Aeronautical, airports, flight plan. Flight plan. Where are you? Okay, I've broken everything. Don't panic. Update me FMS position. Hello? Close that. I wanted initialization, no. Flight plan. Why can't I go into flight plan? Why won't it do the thing I want? Amend. VVCR. Enter. Activate. Curse of Jesus! FMS. Reset. No, don't reset anything. Oh, wait. Here we go. We're laughing now. Origin. Destination. VVCR. Insert. Direct to Murphy. Well, the curse of the 7. VVCR. Enter. Brilliant. No, it still didn't work. No. How do we figure this one out? Destination is wrong. I need to change that. Okay, I need a new direct to.
We're going the wrong way.
Direct. Yeah, but to where? Direct to recovery. Direct to recovery? Destination. VVCR, isn't it? Why isn't this working? Direct to VVCR. Enter. Well, Jesus then. It's drunk. We're in all sorts of terrible weather. Does anyone know how to fix it? Coronado, yeah, get the hammer. Get the hammer. Maybe you need to land. No, hang on, that was a very good idea. We can use the EFB. Wait now. Flight planner. Go back here. Jesus. Flight planner. Add destination airport. VVCR. Yes. Send your avionics. Activate. Ah, brilliant. Wait, did that work? Yeah, I think it did. VVCR. Yes. Now, can we go direct to, please? How do we... I want to scroll down. Right, that looks better. Okay. Shh. It's grand. Control Alt Delete, that could work. Don't mind any of that for the minute. Look at the absolute state of the scenery. Hang on, that was takeoff. Landing. Runway approach, VVCR. Yeah, no, she's gone the right way now. So nav. All right, we're on the way now, friends. We're heading to that place. Ah, jeez, this is brilliant. Look at the cut of this. This is only gorgeous. You see, when you press all the wrong buttons, put on a bit of music and everything looks great again. Autopilot off. And before we land, I want to hang around these mountains. The mountains here are absolutely gorgeous. Did you see the cut of them? Where's my plane? Right, we're going to hang around the mountains here for a minute. Just for a minute, because it's absolutely gorgeous. And let's see what trouble we can find ourselves in. Look at the cut of them. Jesus, lads. Love the metallic blue. It's a beautiful livery, isn't it? She's only beautiful. What a playground is this? Look, this is absolutely gorgeous. Hang on a second. Jesus, lads. Where would you get it? This scenery is absolutely off the friggin' charts, look. Look at the cut of it, lads. This is just stunning. How did they do it? One of these, I think, what are these? About 5 million? 4 million? Yeah, I should buy 2 of them. Epic Fool, welcome in. I've dirt my windscreen. Like, we just didn't have this in 2020. This is insane looking. just an insanely fun playground, isn't it? Look at the cut of it, lads. The lighting, the trees, the clouds, that atmospheric scattering, like it's just where it gets kind of misty. It's just savage. Like, do you remember when we flew this back in 2020? Like, just so different. Right, let us head for the airport. Absolutely stunning country though, isn't it? Just looked at me packs, rough looking bunch. Oh, brilliant. Right, this is kind of roughly the direction we need to go. We'll get over this hill and, well, dive, you know, dive. Oh, look at the views. It's ridiculous. Pure calmness, and then, like, you know, it turns nuts. Look at that. Gorgeous. So we can rent one of these for about $2,100 an hour. So for 35 bucks, you have a minute. Love it. All right, friends, let's head on out to Victor, Charlie Romeo. This will be a full stop. Them mountains, like, it's next week, lads. We're in the Huey next Monday. And even though we're kind of heading north up the coast, we're going to tip into these mountains. Can you imagine the roar of the Huey through here? Oh. Look at the dirty me plane, look. Jesus. Gabe. Brilliant. Need to clean the windows. Look at the dirt. That's because we flew so low. It's awesome, isn't it? Look at the cut of me plane. It's only filthy. It's only filthy, lads. Ah, Jesus. Look at the dirt in it. Bugs splattered everywhere. Hell of a flight, though. The scenery is nuts. No dirty bird mode. Oh, we do have one. I just need to activate it. Are we going the right way? We are. Jesus, look at this. Look at the cloud ahead of us. Are we going to hit some rain, I wonder? Easy now. What's the speed? I don't have wipers on this. We don't have wipers. The goggles do nothing. Brilliant. Oh, look at that scenery ahead. Jesus. Look at the Stadia Flight Sim 24. Bloody hell. That's just gorgeous, isn't it? How stable is this version and does VNAV work? I haven't tried FS Syndicate. I haven't tried VNAV. The aircraft itself, the auto throttle acts up a little bit at lower speed. It can handle like over 200 knots, but anything beneath that, it just doesn't really like it. We're gonna go for the 02s here, lads. Yeah, remember the wipers yesterday? Brilliant. I've really enjoyed this flight, lads. This has been spectacular. Like, for a series, this is our very first series back in 2020, and like, wow. Just wow. Alright, get that speed down. Easy now. So the airport we're heading to. Bum, 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 bum. This is the Cam Ranh International Airport. It was originally built by the US military during the Vietnam War, served as a key airborne base, post-war utilised by the Soviet Union before becoming civilianised in 2004. The Cam Ranh Bay, it's one of the most beautiful natural harbours in Southeast Asia, surrounded by turquoise waters, white sandy beaches. Today the area is a luxury tourism hub and drawing visitors from all over the world. Fishing and cashew, the region known for its vibrant fishing industry and its contribution to Vietnam's title as the world's largest exporter of cashews. Now, you heard it there first. Airport's over here on the left. Cashew. I see what you did there, Epic. Brilliant. Gesundheit. This is why I haven't got Flight Sim 24. I have a feeling it's going to be months before we get a stable version. Yeah, like, I mean, for me, it's been very stable. Very, very... I can't fault the thing. I've rarely had CTDs. I rarely have performance issues. But I know so many other people are having, like, an awful experience with it. You know what I mean? Which is... I mean, it's a real kicker. Like, I really hope... We should get a patch early in January, I hope. You know? But I suppose all that remains to be seen. Alright, runners ahead. Speed is looking good. Drop it back a little bit. Ease up on our trim. Yaw dampener coming off. 140. First notch of flaps coming in. For a default aircraft like this, you're saying it's pretty decent? Yeah, for me anyway, dude. I can only say for me. Like, I know there's tons of videos out there. People are having, like, shocking issues. For me, bulletproof. Micron Macro. All other players are completely static and they don't move. Type in exclamation point how to multiplayer. Have a look at that video and see if that makes it any better. It's like if they're not moving, it sounds like there's like active pause or something. You're down. Jesus, look at the approach in here, lads. This is gorgeous. Look at this. Thank you, Scott. Sunjammer's on his second install, really? Oh, look at this. Lima Kilo Mike and Wombat and Just Tom. Insane flying, lads. Jesus Murph, pick a runway. We're going the left. Shut says it's been fairly flawless for me. Yeah, man. I mean, I really can't. Like, yeah, I know there's bugs. Yeah, I know there's optimization needed. But I haven't gone back to 2020, you know? Same in Nightstep. Yeah, like it started off rough as hell. But for general aviation, no real issue, you know? Choppers have been excellent. And I will be, you know, spending a bit of time with the airliner stuff. Can't wait for the marketplace to open up. Well, I'm a little bit worried about the marketplace. I'd rather see, you know, more stabilization before they open up the marketplace. Before we, you know, they start putting more, before they start putting in more features, get it stable. The zoom in and out when I hit escape to adjust my controls is driving me insane. You don't actually need to do that. Go to your top bar. Hit the little, hit the little joystick or the game pad icon, and that's where you can adjust your controls. Setting up the controls is, well, what I'd recommend is, once you get your base controls correct, set that to all aircraft and use that as your base and work on from there. Man alive. Look at this approach. What a beautiful airport. So we have a 5 knot crosswind, 16 knots coming against the nose. Let's add more flaps in. Phoenix is working okay. Like, there's still a couple of bugs, but as I say, I'd like to see more stability first. You know what I mean? I think if they get the thing more stable, then the third-party add-ons, they'll shine even more. But they will, like, it's early days. Easy now. Gears down, flaps are set. And just sail in. Any bills are in the house, good to see you.
Dreamy, sleepy, naggy, snoozy, snooze.
Who presses buttons like that? Now, be gentle with the landing. Be gentle with the landing. Be gentle with the landing. Easy. Oh, I'm after making a terrible mistake. It's alright. It's alright. Easy. Touchdown. Alright. Beta. Any bills, thank you so very, very much indeed. 23 months. Welcome in, lads. Out of beta. Woohoo, the roar of this thing. Flaps in.
I put the car in swinger, baby.
Mother of Jesus, my screen has gone blank. What happened? Someone pressed a button. How many? Any bills, is mad?
I put the car
Shower
in
mad.
swinger, baby.
50. What? Hang on a second. I'm pulling this plane over. Hang on. Jesus. And there's someone in a hot air balloon. 50 tier 1 subs. Thank you very, very much indeed. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Inabills, well, do be sure to say thank you. That's insane support, lads. Happy Christmas. Thank you very, very much indeed. Hang on, we'll park up this machine.
Get a load of this guy.
Get a load of this guy. Brakes on. That's insane generosity. Thank you very, very much indeed. Do you know, we flew the A330, was it last week? And Aer Lingus colours and everything, right? I mean, it made me day. And the A400. I actually flew the A400 myself on Christmas Day. That'll tell you, right? Brilliant. Amazing support, lads. Thank you very, very much indeed. What fresh hell is this? Just a hot air balloon making its way down towards us. Right, airplane. What do we need to do here? Oh, yes. Lights. And these down. Avionics bus 2 off. Engine off. And let it all calm down. A supersonic balloon, yeah. The A400 is beautiful. It's beautiful. So excited to see what else is coming out. That Spartan, is it the Spartan 7W? Oh, and of course, flying the T-33. We had a T-33 with us tonight. Ah, look at this, lads. Look at the lineup. Ah, brilliant. Gorgeous. Right, lads. Group photograph. Are we ready? Get out of my machine. Captain Tight Pants himself. Assemble! We need to get a photograph. Sven, it's incredible, man. The T-33 is awesome. Yeah, that... Do you know what you need to do, Anyvilles, right? Just give me the A350 before anyone. Don't even tell anyone. I'll just appear on the internet someday with the A350, right? We figure this one out. You see, if there's anything that's not in a fully finished state, you can just blame me. Yeah, Murph, you're doing it wrong. Oh, do you know what I mean? It'd be hilarious. Why is this idiot using the A350? He doesn't fly these. And I'd be all like, yeah, look, it can do a loop and everything. That'd be brilliant. Hello. Oh, great turnout here. Jesus. Come along now. Yes. When in your own time. There's Muse trying to come up here so we can appear. There's Pad, look. Yep. Pad, I've only noticed this now, but your eyes are terribly reflective. I mean, I'm just saying. Use the drone camera. Go back to Pad there for a second. Easy now, Pad. Oh, Jason, don't move like that again. Look at his eyes! They're terribly reflective. I mean, right. Right. Right, get around, friends, get around. Get the sunset in the background. It'd look lovely. Wait, we need a plane. Come up. Ah, brilliant! Who's the... Ah, brilliant. Right, lads, get in front of that A400. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. An A400 with a balloon. He's a T1000? I mean... Yeah... I don't know. How do I get out of the plane? Shift and C, I think, is default. Ah, brilliant. Somebody get the balloon out of there. It doesn't belong. Oh, that's fantastic. Look at the cut of that machine. Who's in the balloon? Shag off balloon. Shift and C will do it. Yeah. Look at the cut of this. Look. That's insane. Right, lads. Front row, kneel down. Back row, stand up. Still no one has the facial hair. Can you imagine when the mods start coming out for this stuff? That's a pretty nice picture. Look at Drew and Zeus there, look. Brilliant. Look at all... Oh, look at that thing. It's gorgeous. Yeah. I'm here on my screen, but not yours. Okay. Way higher balloon. Right, lads, look at the camera. Watch the birdie. Jeez, that's a great shot, isn't it? Bar the mad balloon, but sure, it kind of frames the old shot a bit, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Face the camera. Don't blink. Hang on. Hang on. That is absolutely savage looking, isn't it? That's ridiculous. The class of 2024. And there's a Bonanza tail dragger. Brilliant. That's fantastic, isn't it? Can't wait for the TTM apparel mod to come out, right? I'm the leader in, dress sense. Yeah. Jeans and a t-shirt. Works every time. Now one with just the bride's family, please. Oh, fantastic.
Hello there.
I have to try and get the name tags in. Hang on. Ah, that's better. Keep the blue in the sky. Right, brilliant. Hang on now. Whoop. Right, let's try this one. Brilliant. Oh, lads, that's amazing. Now we'll do a picture like this as if the camera was looking this way all along. The things we do, lads. Now all the aunties and the uncles. And the cousins, twice removed. Yeah, brilliant. Right, lads, that will do it for tonight. Part 1 of our Vietnam special has been completed. Next week we're in the Huey. And as I said, man, like this is where all our kind of Monday night adventure, it is where our Monday night series started. It was Vietnam following Top Gear. And then out of nowhere, Jepson said, Murph, I can make some scenery if you'd like it. I was like, yeah. And that's what started it all. So if this is your first hurrah with the Fireflies, or if this is the first time you've done the Vietnam special, well, it's pretty cool. And if this is your second time round, well, isn't it great that we're still all here and we haven't killed one another yet? Brilliant. So I'll be on Discord tomorrow, lads. Ali is flying tomorrow. She has a New Year's Eve special. Do be sure to check it out. She's tons of giveaways and she's raising some funds there for the Fly Lilo project. But I'll be back to you on Wednesday on New Year's Day. We're bringing you all the flight sim news over the holiday period. There's loads of news there. Stardy Bard, thank you very much indeed. 17 months, man. And yeah, it's I suspect the news should be a little bit busy. That's what we're hoping for. And there's plenty of announcements have been made over the last couple of weeks. So we'll spend a bit of time delving into the news on Wednesday. And then on Friday night, we're going to be taking out another Pilatus. We're going to be taking out the PC-12. So Max Stallion, Redeem Police, and Nutty, thank you very much for the subscribe. So lads, from me to you, Happy New Year. I'll be on Discord tomorrow. I'll be on Ali's stream. I'll say hello. And we're back on New Year's Day. We'll have the aspirin ready and the headaches and the Solfadine. Right, it'll be needed. But thank you all so very, very much indeed. We've just kickstarted a brand new Monday night series and we got a whole load more. We got loads more. There's tons of content planned for 2025. I'll give you a sneak peek tomorrow on Discord. ! Discord, that's where we hang out. And we do all our announcements there, let you know when we go live. You guys have some amazing photos that you share. But yeah, next year is definitely going to be a busy one. So thank you all so very much. Enjoy yourselves tomorrow night. Be safe, be respectable, get home at a respectable hour. And where do you get the Huey? You can buy the Huey from Teog's hangar. You can buy it from, I think you can buy it from flightsim.to as well. Huey's very good. But any helicopter next week is ideal. Take your favourite chopper. The Scouts are very good as well. Again, any bills, they're in 2020. The H145 from High Performance Group. Excellent choppers, lads. We've great options for choppers now. Any of the Cowan Sim stuff, really good as well. So, from me to you, Happy New Year. We'll catch you tomorrow at some stage, and then we're back in our stream then on Wednesday. So, until then, you take care. Think about it now, right? I'll sing it for you. Everybody's looking at my tight pants. He's got his tight pants. He's got his tight pants on. I'm actually not wearing tight pants at all. No, they're loosey-gooseys. Do you know, they're the in-house joggings or yoggings. I think it's a soft J. They're the in-house yoggings. Hamish, thank you very much indeed for subscribing. It's a fascinating way to do it, look. Right? There's, Mary, her sextant is bigger than my sextant, but it's not the size of the sextant that matters, right? It's the celestial body you're pointing it at. That's hilarious. Someone needs to write it down. I just made a sextant joke and it's hilarious.